The incredible team of artists at Hot Toys have been kind enough to let us take a look at some prototypes from the Marvel Universe. Let's start with the Iron Man Mark II 2.0, all reimagined, now at 12.9 inches in height. Over 100 pieces of them, all done in a mirror-like chrome finish. This is the suit-up version. Take a look right there on the chest. Open up all of those panels and see that bright LED chest arc reactor. You're gonna have LEDs in the helmet. Now, not shown here is an all-new Tony Stark portrait with independent rolling eyes, giving you even more pose options. He also has all of his weapons, those rockets right there on the shoulders, down to wrist rockets as well as shields on the forearms. We drop down onto the legs and you really see how open that armor is, all of the rivets and all of the mechanics underneath it, all the way down to the back of the legs even opens up. The Mark II is my absolute favorite and I cannot wait to add this to my collection. Thank you, Hot Toys, for letting me take a look at this today.
Video game fans, you're gonna love this one. This is the Superior Spider-Man. Let's take a look here. Now this is an interchangeable, unlockable costume in the Spider-Man 2 game. It's based on a 2013 Marvel Comics run where Doc Ock takes over the brain of Peter Parker, and it's a whole thing. But as you'll see in this costume, it's very much inspired by the villain. He's got those bigger, darker eyes there. There's a lot more black in the costume, kind of taking over the traditional Spider-Man red. You can see that Doc has actually upgraded this costume a little more over than what Peter had in the past here. He's got 30 points of articulation, you've got 10 interchangeable hands and cobweb patterns, and it also comes with 4 metallic red-colored, highly articulated spider pincers, very reminiscent of Doc Ock's arms. He just couldn't leave them out of this design. Really cool. You can see kind of a more villainous take on the Spider-Man character and the costume here, but this will look great when you're swinging around New York City.
This is the God of Stories, the destroyer of the sacred timeline. This is Hot Toys Artisan Edition God Loki. Loki here is from season 2, and it is a beautiful portrait of Tom Hiddleston. Let's start by talking about what makes this artisan so unique. The hair is individually applied wool and then stylized. The eyes will roll independently as well. Atop that portrait is going to be his famous crown, and that magnetically attaches, and you have those enormous dual crowns. He's wearing finely tailored robes in varying shades of green that each have wires for posing. On his feet, he wears casual slip-on shoes. The figure is going to come with timeline effects, swap-out hands, and lastly, a magnetic gold throne. This figure is his glorious purpose.
And now let's take a look at the X-Men's greatest adversary. Hono Studio presents Magneto. Let's take a look. Here he is in all of his villainous glory, the master of magnetism himself. He's got that classic Jim Lee inspired costume there, and you've got that cover for a bit of reference in the back. But what's great about that, you can swap it out. You can put any issue you want in there. Maybe you got an issue from Magneto War that you think really showcases something. You could pop that in there to help display this character. I love this Magneto, especially because one of his hands is interchangeable as a magnetic accessory. That's right, you can actually put small objects on there and they will connect. Really awesome. You've got his swirl-shaped magnetism accessory. Here he is, he's in battle, probably coming down from Asteroid M to take on the X-Men. And what I do love too, that cloak. There is a wire in there so you can really frame this, move this thing around, have it billow behind him, pull it up in front of him. There's so much that you can do here to really make this a dynamic villain for the X-Men. He's looking great, ready to take on Professor Xavier's students and show himself to be the true leader of the Brotherhood of Evil Mutants.
Swinging off the comic book page and into your collection comes the Symbiote suit Spider-Man by Hono Studio. In a sleek jet black suit with the white wraparound Spidey symbol, this is that Spider-Man suit fans have longed for. The figure is ultra articulated and features ratchet-style joints so he can hold the acrobatic poses. Spidey comes with 2 sets of magnetic swap-out eyes, wall-crawling hands and gripping hands, as well as 2 brand new web styles with wire inside for you to bend and create your own web-slinging looks. On the back is his removable web backpack. The base has that beautiful curve to the back of it that blends up into the sleeve that holds the comic cover of your choosing. The rumors are true. Symbiote suit Spider-Man is coming.